Hi there, I'm Gary, and on this video I'll be explaining, I'm gonna be trying to help the polyglots from YouTube who study, speak, or are trying to learn Brazilian version of Portuguese language, right? Me as a native, because I'm from Brazil, I speak Portuguese since I was born, practically. I'm proud of congratulate all of you polyglots from YouTube by your efforts on learning of Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese language, right? Thank you very much, guys. It's really inspiring for me as a Brazilian, hearing all of you guys putting your efforts in this language, right? Thank you very much. So this video is to emphasize some small details that can be really helpful when you are applying RIO accent, right? Because let me say one thing: most of the books that I've heard, books from other countries, none of Brazil, right? Teach Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese with RIO accent, right? Sotaque carioca, we say that. People from Rio de Janeiro, right? Let me say one thing: I'm not from Rio. I'm from the south. So I don't speak with RIO accent, but me as a native speaker can notice the differences. Can notice the details that are useful to make a difference when you're emulating this accent, right? And there are small details, small things. Actually, two letters that make the whole difference between RIO accent and the rest of the country, right? I hope you guys like it. Hope it's really useful for you. That's it. Alright, people from Rio speak differently two letters. The first one, letter R, R in Portuguese, right? When R is in the end of the word, in the end or in the middle, you guys who study Brazilian Portuguese have already noticed that it behaves as in French. Carta, letter, carta, or the name Carlos, right? It works this way in RIO accent, right? I bring here some examples to emphasize it, right? Vai devagar. I'm speaking in RIO accent, right? That's not my accent. Just for you guys to understand better. Vai devagar, right? You notice that the R in the end, it works more guttural, you know. This is RIO accent. But when R in the end of a word encounters a vowel in the next word, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't behave like that. It behaves more with the point of the tongue, like that. If you say vai devagar, but if you say vai devagar, I'm sorry, vai devagar aí, there's aí, which is slow down there, right? Vai devagar aí, vai devagar aí. Did you guys notice? It works differently. It works to the point of the tongue. Aí, not. If you say vai devagar aí, you're sounding more like a French person. Another example. Acho lindo ver o mar. Acho lindo ver o mar. I think it's beautiful to see the sea. But if you, in this case, o mar, mar. Acho lindo ver o mar. O mar é lindo. Did you notice? Ver o mar é lindo. Because this R in the end of the word encounters a vowel. So it's gonna be pronounced with the point of the tongue. É lindo. O mar é lindo. Not mar é lindo. Right? Lindo ver o mar. O mar é lindo. If you stop, if you have a pause between the phrase, right, no problem. O mar é lindo, right? That's great. But if you say the whole phrase, the whole sentence with no pauses, you gotta say o mar é lindo, right? Hope it's clear. Another example, another quirky pronunciation on Rio accent is the letter S. Few places in Brazil pronounce the letter S in the words, such as when people from Rio do, right? Which is something like sh. For example, Carlos, right? Carlos. Astronauta, right? One phrase to set an example. Eu encontrei o Carlos na rua. Notice that the S in the end of the word does not encounter a vowel preceding it. Na rua. Carlos na rua. No vowels preceding the letter S. So in this case, another example, with the same phrase, the next phrase. Eu encontrei o Carlos andando. Eu encontrei o Carlos andando. Carlos andando, right? Because S encountered a vowel, the A in this case. Carlos andando. Carlos andando. There's a link here, so you have no need to pronounce sh when there's a link, such as you don't need to pronounce ch when there's a link between the letter, the two quirky letters, and let me put it like that, and the vowel, such as and s, sh, right? Another example. Tô de férias. Tô de férias. I'm on vacation. Which is my case right now. I'm on vacation, if you guys wanna know it. But if you say tô de férias amanhã. Tô de férias amanhã. Tô de férias amanhã. Tô de férias amanhã. You united the two letters and the sound just disappeared, right? Because the two links encountered, right? Another example of non-pronunciation of the ash sound, right? And with the S letter in the end of the words, is when the preceding word starts with S. For instance, on the sentence, Carlos sabia de tudo. Carlos sabia de tudo. It works such as it was a vowel, because if you unite the letters, because it finishes with S and it starts with another S letter, right? So it becomes only one sound, right? This is the other example. I'd like to say that every place has its own culture, and inside all of these cultural aspects, we gotta notice and be really respectful for every country, every accent, right? And admiring and to be learning all the differences between places and then countries. This is the highest purpose of this video. So I really hope it's really helpful for all of you polyglots or not polyglots, or who have the intention of learning Brazilian Portuguese, specifically if it's with Rio accent, right? So thank you guys very much, and see you in the next video. Bye. Ciao.